Welcome to the fifth session of the Group Project Progress for the Agro-Based Food Product Innovation. This session is divided into two task topics. The first is the reasoning of packaging material selection, and the second is on branding and commercialization potential. The first part will guide students in explaining the advantages of their selected packaging material. The second part will give students an overview of product branding and commercialization potential. We have come near the end of the agro-based food product development. At this stage, I am sure each group has started with their product R&D and is ready to be packaged with suitable packaging material and equipped with a marketing logo. So, in this session, students are encouraged to apply marketing skills to their product. We begin with the packaging material. The selection of the packaging material is very important as it protects the food product from any contamination and helps to prolong its shelf life. The packaging also serves as a source of information regarding our product for potential customers and consumers. Not only that, but packaging material may also become one of the factors for potential customers and consumers' perception towards our food product. Therefore, it is essential to determine the most suitable packaging material for our product. When selecting the packaging material, we must consider the benefits of it to the product itself, consumer, potential consumer segment or customer, retailer or seller, producer, and the environment. What advantages does the packaging material offer? As I have mentioned earlier, we need to ensure the packaging materializable to protect and secure our food product from any contamination to maintain its quality and shelf life. Next, it is for the consumer. How may the packaging material offer convenience to our consumer or user? This could be in terms of convenience towards opening, resealing, carrying, and storing the food product. Some potential customers prefer a packaging that offers convenience in their daily lifestyle. Moreover, packaging is one of the marketing tools that we may use to promote the product to our potential or target customers. On the packaging itself, it provides necessary information regarding our product, such as nutrient content, list of ingredients, net weight, expiry date, producer, etc. Therefore, it is very important to select packaging material that has enough space for us to display all that information. Next are the benefits to retailer or seller. What advantages may the packaging material offer to retailer or seller? This could be in terms of the convenience in displaying, stacking, storing, and transporting the food product. For example, the lightweight feature of pouch packaging offers ease to the seller to arrange and display the product on the shelf. As for the producer, we need to ensure that the packaging material is cost-effective, easy to source, and its suitability for the production process of our food product. Lastly, to the environment. A few things that we need to consider when selecting the packaging material are its long-term effects on our planet. Is the packaging material recyclable, biodegradable, or made from renewable resources? We may need to consider all these criteria for the packaging material of our food product, as we would like to ensure it is sustainable for the product, consumer, retailer or seller, producer, and environment. These are the criteria that you need to explain for your justification or reasoning in selecting the packaging material. Here are a few examples of the reasoning explanation of the packaging material for a previous innovative food product. The first example is the Bambang juice powder by the Fooditori Group. They selected the resealable pouch as the packaging material for their product. Resealable pouch is made up of a polyester layer, a thin layer of aluminum, and polyolefin with the resealable features. What are the advantages offered by this packaging material to the related product? For the product itself, the materials of the packaging and resealable feature help to keep the product quality in terms of flavor, aroma, and texture. It protects from moisture, light, air, and other contaminants. Consumers may carry this product anywhere as it is compact and lightweight in size. The resealable feature enables consumers to easily open, reseal, and store the product again in the case of using or consuming it several times. The large surface area of the pouch may allow the producer to put the product information on it. This will provide the product's information for the potential audience, and they may proceed with the purchase decision-making. In terms of cost, this type of packaging material is lower in cost. Therefore, it may reduce the packaging cost to the producer. The small, compact, and lightweight size of the pouch also helps to reduce transportation costs, as it may not require a large size of transport. Next, the retailer or seller will have the convenience advantages on arranging the product on shelves. The pouch is easily placed or stands on the shelves. Moreover, the small size of the packaging does not require a large space on the shelves. Therefore, the shelves may occupy more pouches at one time, reducing labor costs. Lastly, for the environment, this type of packaging material is eco-friendly and can be recycled. Moreover, it requires less transportation, energy, and may reduce carbon footprints. The next example is on the deep-fried sour eggplant jam developed by the NutriNation Group. This group chose a glass jar as their packaging material for the jam product. The glass jar provides a good barrier against air, moisture, light, and other contaminants. These help to preserve the jam flavor and shelf life. For consumers, it will be convenient for them to open and close the metal cap of the glass jar, meaning to say they may consume or use the product multiple times. Next, the transparency of the glass jar allows the potential audience to view clearly the product inside, and they may visually assess the quality and texture. The large area and rounded shape of the glass jar also allow producers to put the product information on it. These may be able to increase the product marketability. For the producer, the rounded shape and design of the glass jar allow easy jam filling into the jar, reducing labor and time. On the retailer or seller level, the transparent view of the glass jar helps them to identify any contaminated or spoiled product. Moreover, this packaging material offers convenience for workers to arrange the product on the display shelf due to its sturdy structure to stand. Lastly, on the environment side, the glass jar is recyclable and reuse, offering eco-friendly advantages. These are some examples of previous innovative products with their justification or reasoning for the selected packaging material. Once again, I would like to highlight, a selection of packaging material is very important as it may protect and extend the shelf life of our product. Also, we need to consider well how the packaging material benefits our potential audience, consumer, producer, retailer, or seller, and the environment. How about your food product? What is a suitable packaging material for it? How is the packaging material able to secure your product and offer benefits to others? Next, we proceed to the second part of this process, branding and commercialization potential. These are the parts where students should apply more of the marketing knowledge and skills to the food product. It is very important to develop a clear branding strategy and explore the commercialization potential of our product. How may we achieve these? It can be done by knowing the branding identity and marketing approaches. This session will guide students on the brand identity and storytelling, 4P's engagement, and commercialization potential. We start with the branding and storytelling. When we come up with a product, we need to have the branding and logo that uniquely represent us as the producer and our product. The brand and logo itself represent the product identity and may increase the product marketability in attracting more potential audience or consumers. The branding and logo creation should have a unique story behind it, which eventually reflects or connects to our product value, uniqueness, origin, vision, and mission. Next is the 4P's engagement that emphasizes product, price, place, and promotion. As we know that the 4P's are important for product development and marketing as they may provide a strategic framework to ensure that a product meets customer demands at a competitive price, accessible in the right locations, and is effectively promoted to meet demands and sales. The elements also guide students towards a strong marketing strategy to achieve their marketing objectives, attract and keep customers, and foster long-term success. The first element is the product, where you should highlight the specialty of your product, such as the features, benefits, quality, uniqueness, and SD relevance. Next is the price. What is the suitable pricing strategy for your product? The price should be affordable to target buyers. Also, the price can be premium or value-based. As for the place, we need to identify the right location to market the product. The product should be accessible to the target audience through appropriate channels. Lastly, the promotion. This element is important to make sure it is able to drive awareness, create desire, and persuade customers to choose the product. The promotion should be able to capture attention and build product demand. The commercialization potential is important to determine the market success of our product. It will provide a framework on how to transform innovation into practical, sellable products by aligning product development with market needs, market potential, and improving resource allocation. For the commercialization potential, we discuss how the product may succeed in the marketplace, identifying the target audience, and how the product meets market demands. Also, we should highlight the sustainability, scalability, or cultural significance that may strengthen the commercialization. These are the 3 criteria that we may apply to the marketing strategy of our product. Here are a few examples of the marketing strategy applied to previously developed food products. The first example is on the Bambangan juice powder by the Foodie Tory Group. They came up with this logo and branding together with the storytelling of it. The storytelling represented by each element on the logo reflects the uniqueness, features, value, vision, and mission of the product and the brand itself. Next is how they applied the 4P's for their marketing strategy. And lastly, the commercialization potential, which they highlighted again, is show their product may succeed by focusing on digital marketing, food expos, and retailers. The sustainability focus also aligned with their product. Our second example is the DB Tart by DB Tart Group. They developed a dessert tart product using Bambangan fruit as the filling. Here, we may see clearly how they narrate the storytelling on their branding and logo. Both of them represent the uniqueness, features, value, vision, and mission of the product and the brand itself. On part below is the 4P's integration into the marketing strategy. And lastly, the commercialization potential of their product for such as targeting niche groups of audience or seasonal sales, scalable into a large market and location, branding, 4P's engagement, and commercialization potential are important in structuring the framework of our marketing strategy. How about your product? What is your strategy in attracting and keeping the customer as well as fostering long-term success? The task for this session requires student to complete both tasks on packaging material selection with their reasoning and the branding, 4P's, and commercialization potential. Prepare a visual aid in a presentation, slide or infographic poster, and present your progress within 5-7 minutes. You should bring along the packaging material to obtain further feedback from the instructor. Thank you for your kind attention. Hopefully, all the guideline sessions have provided you with essential guidance for the food product development.